Hello superstars, good morning. Welcome to our English class. Today we are going to write the letter D. Before that, let us revise the letter O. Do you remember the sound of letter O? Yes, O says ah. O says ah as an ostrich. O says ah as an octopus. O says ah as an ox. Yes. What is the shape of letter O? Do you remember? Yes, it's the shape of a ball which you play. So I think you have written the letter O in your second page of your 4 lines note. Today we will be writing letter D. Did you remember how is the letter D made? Yes, letter D is made of a ball and a stick. Yes, there is a ball and a stick. When a ball is attached to the bottom of the stick, the letter D is formed. Did you remember the sound of letter D? The letter D says the. The letter D says the as in dog. The letter D says the as in daisy. The letter D says the as in duck. So now let us see how we make letter D in a and. Do you remember? I told the letter O is made with your left hand. So when you attach the palm of your right hand to the letter O, letter D is formed. So how will you make letter D in your hand? In your left hand, the letter O is formed. When the ball is attached to a stick, that is, the left hand is attached to the right hand, and that too to the palm of the right hand, then the letter D is formed. So next I will be showing you how the shape is formed with the hand by drawing over it. Can you see how D is formed? Now let us see how to write letter D in your 4 lines note. So as we have seen earlier, the topmost area is called the sky area, the middle area is called the middle area, and the lowermost area is called the ground area. And we named each line. Do you remember that? Yes, the first line is called the sky line, the second line is called the middle line, the third line is called the grass line, and the fourth line is called the ground line. As you know already that all the alphabets or the letters in English language sits on the grass line. So here also D sits on the grass line. But D has an arm. So it reaches the sky line. O doesn't have an arm or a leg. So O fits in the middle area. But D has an arm. So it reaches the skyline. Now I will demonstrate how to write in your 4 lines note. Can you say the name of each line along with me again? Yes, the topmost line is called the sky line. The second line from the top is called the middle line. The third line from the top is called the grass line. And the fourth line from the top is called the ground line. So we are going to write the letter D. It will start from the middle line. So take your pencil and write along with me First, see how I am writing. So it starts from the middle line, go round, 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 and come back to the middle line again. Touch the grass line and come back to the middle line again. O stops here, but D doesn't stop here. You have to go up straight and come back and touch the grass line. So the letter D is formed. Yes, when a O and a stick is attached, the letter D is formed and it starts from the middle line, go touches the grass line, comes straight up and touches the middle line again but doesn't stop. You have to go straight up and come back down and again touch the grass line and the letter D is formed. Yes, write along with me in your four lines note. Draw a circle, let it touch the grass line, go back, touch the middle line, go straight up, touch the skyline since it has an arm, come back down and touch the grass line. D, you have written the letter D. So write the letter D again and again in your four lines note in the third page. So your third page should have the letter D. You have to practice daily at home. Then only your handwriting will improve and we will be able to write many letters and words. So please write letter D on your third page in your four lines note. Thank you, children.